This is the home of the Wellcome Collection in central London, a place which styles itself as a haven for the incurably curious. Amid its extraordinary artefacts from the history of medicine and art is a new exhibition devoted to one of Britain's most prominent cultural figures and a man who takes curiosity to an entirely new level. Wayne McGregor's radical choreography has managed a rare artistic feat. While his style is experimental, he consistently attracts critical plaudits and enjoys success at the box office. In October, Sadler's Wells in London plays host to his latest full-length piece for his own company, Wayne McGregor Random Dance. It's called Atomos, and it's inspired, he says, by the structure of the atom. It's that fascination with science which brings this latest exhibition to the Wellcome Collection. Thinking with the Body, which runs until the end of October, shows the way in which McGregor's choreography has been influenced by scientific techniques and advances in artificial intelligence. In an age which has been transformed by the digital revolution, McGregor is aiming to map the connections between mind and movement. In his hands, dance, which is so often criticised by its denigrators as being among the most mannered of art forms, becomes a radical inquiry into the relationship between how we feel and how we move.
I've always been interested in lots of different things. I've never been just interested in dance. And I've never felt that there had to be a distinction between working with somebody in an artistic domain and a scientific domain, or a domain where kind of intelligence and interest works elsewhere, where curiosity exists, where curiosity rests. I think there was something about this necessity to find out what was happening inside the body and inside the mind, and how those two things connected together that would inform our practice.
Wayne McGregor's been working collaboratively with really 3 particular scientists and a number of technologists for about 10 years, trying to explore new ways of understanding relationships between mind and body. One of the exhibits here is a digital artwork called Becoming, a large screen that is really kind of person size, which the dancers have been using in rehearsals for their new piece Atomos, and they describe it as really like an 11th member of the company. It's actually something that you stand in front of wearing 3D glasses and you watch the movements that this sort of avatar that's been created performs, and the idea is that that will encourage you to think with your body in very different ways.
McGregor's radical investigations into the theory and practice of choreography have established him as one of the dance world's boldest pioneers. But they have also brought him here to the Royal Opera House in Covent Garden, home of the Royal Ballet, a place steeped in tradition and not usually associated with cutting-edge experiments. McGregor had worked with the Royal Ballet before, but his breakthrough into the mainstream came with Chroma in 2006, a sparse, elegant piece for 10 dancers which featured music by the American rock band The White Stripes and a set designed by the minimalist architect John Pawson. On the back of its well-received run, McGregor was appointed resident choreographer at the Royal Ballet, where he has continued to produce groundbreaking work and attract new audiences. Chroma, in the meantime, has become an audience favourite and will return to the stage in November as part of a new triple bill.
Well, it's amazing to think of what Wayne McGregor has brought to the Royal Ballet since he became resident choreographer. This came after the success of Chroma. It was amazing to see our wonderful dancers who were sort of working on Sleeping Beauty at the time and then suddenly performing this amazing, energetic, visceral work. I think some people might think that because of Wayne's intelligence, he's just always looking at everything scientifically and what the body can do. I think maybe they think it could be cold. But if you see a work like Infra, it's just so moving, and he's not telling a narrative story from A to Z, but he's actually really capturing a moment in time with the public.
"2013 has been a special year in the dance world, which has been celebrating the centenary of the famous Ballet Russe production of Stravinsky's The Rite of Spring. Its premiere in Paris caused a near riot and is often quoted as an example of art's ability to shock unprepared audiences out of their cosy assumptions. 100 years later, Wayne McGregor's innovative choreography shows us that avant-garde ideas in the arts are alive and well. Indeed, they are appealing more than ever to audiences who are curious to see how technology is beginning to shape some of our most traditional art forms. Peter Aspden, Financial Times, London.